For years, thousands of Indian professionals living in America have lived with one uncertainty. Well, what will happen to their children? Well, many Indian families work in the United States on H-1B visa. Some have spent decades waiting for permanent residency. Many children are born in America while their parents, they remain stuck in green card backlog. And that is why one recent decision by the US Supreme Court, it has brought a lot of relief for them. In a landmark 6-3 ruling, the US Supreme Court rejected an executive order that sought to restrict birthright citizenship. Well, the decision preserves the long-standing constitutional principle that children born in the United States are American citizens, including those who are born to parents living in the country on temporary visas such as H-1B, L-1 and F-1, as well as other categories covered by existing constitutional protection here. Community leaders and legal experts, they say that this judgment provides significant reassurance to Indian families living and working in America today. This particular decision, it carries a lot of importance for the Indian community. More than 1 million Indians, they are stuck in America's employment-based green card backlog. Some families have spent maybe years waiting for permanent residency. Children, they often grow up in America while their parents, they continue navigating complicated immigration procedure. Well, the Supreme Court's decision means that those children will continue receiving the citizenship at birth under existing constitutional protection here. In the meantime, immigration experts say that this ruling provides stability for thousands of families planning their future. Community organizations across the US welcome the judgment, though, describing it as an important affirmation of constitutional right and equal citizenship. For many Indian parents, this decision removes one major uncertainty about their children's future. It also highlights another important lesson, though. Immigration policy may change, governments may change, but constitutional protection often provide long-term stability. Well, for Indians living abroad, understanding these legal developments has become just as important as understanding visa rules themselves. For decades, overseas citizen of India card holders have carried a physical OCI booklet whenever they travel to India. It became one of the most important documents for millions of people of Indian origin living across the world. But now India is taking a major digital step that could make travel much easier for them. The government of India has officially launched the new digital eOCI card, replacing the physical processing with an electronic system. This new platform allows OCI holders to securely access their documents digitally, upgrade passport details online, and complete application electronically and enjoy faster immigration processing. Existing physical OCI cards will continue to remain valid, though, while new applicants and future renewals will gradually receive the digital version. This is much more than just a technology upgrade. For millions of Indians living abroad, paperwork has often been one of the biggest challenges while traveling back home. Passport renewals, document verification, OCI updates sometimes require multiple visits and longer waiting period. Well, the new system aims to reduce that particular burden. Officials say the entire process has been designed to become faster, safer, and more convenient. Future plans also include integration with facial recognition system at Indian airports, making the immigration even smoother here. For the Indian diaspora, this is another sign that India is increasingly using technology to stay connected with its global community. Today, the Indian diaspora is one of the largest in the world. Millions of people live, work, study, or maybe they are just doing business abroad while maintaining strong emotional and family ties with their homeland. Making travel easier, that's not just about convenience. It's about strengthening those relationships, because no matter where Indians live, home will always remain important to them.